Okay. It's saying that I'm live. I don't know if I'm very, very loud or not. Something was acting a little wild, so I do need an audio check from the audience. If you could tell me if I'm extra loud or not, I will fix my audio, but I guess I might not be loud. And if I'm not, let me give you some information about this promotion really quick. Have you heard about my $200 social media promotion deal? If you haven't, let me give you some details really, really quick. The promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV accounts, the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, the Twitter accounts. I could promote whatever you need, but as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I could put your product in front of hundreds of thousands of people with a single post. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. At Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Let's go. Yes. So, all right, let me let y'all know from the beginning. Thank you. True Omega Sun, thank you. STM Network, thank you for letting me know. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
So, yo, Vision 3030. All right. This is going to be, I don't want to say a strange show, but this is going to be a mashup between The Rundown and Doggie Diamonds No Filter. I could honestly say, I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's about to take place. The Troll Soul Taker, what's up? Talk Show The Visionary, what's up? Hood Politics, ENT, what's up? I don't know what's about to take place because I got sent some footage that I was asked to run. And I'm going to run the footage. I don't know what's on the footage. I didn't watch it. I just downloaded it. Retransfer. I'm going to watch it in real time with y'all. Why I'm running this footage, I'll let y'all know after. Fred B. Jams, what's up? Insubordinate NYC 2, what's up? So ride with me. I need y'all to hit that like button. All of this is relative to the culture, some of the things that took place. Shout out to Bagfuel. Shout out to Saigon. Shout out to Jordan Tower. Rest in peace, Prodigy. We're going to get into some things tonight. A lot of clarity is going to take place. Again, I don't know what this footage is. Curtis Penn, what's up? Sucker Free, what's up? I don't know. I just downloaded it. I saw the beginning, and I didn't agree with that. Galactic Barbie, what's up? De Niro ETV, what's up? Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes, so I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I don't really know what the extent of the footage is. I didn't watch it. Damn, maybe I should have watched it. Maybe I should have watched it to make sure. But I doubt it's anything explicit or anything. I hope it's not. I hope it's nothing explicit. So yeah, thank y'all, the audience. I need the liking. I need the lights going up. Like I said, this is a mashup between The Rundown, because I'm doing a review. I know I'm reviewing footage. I was just asked, could I just run this footage? Could I play this footage and give commentary, context on what it is I see? That's what I'm doing. So I'm watching this in real time with y'all. So it's kind of dope, but then scary at the same time, because I don't know what the hell is about to take place. Hopefully it's nothing crazy, but who gave it to me? I think they respect me enough not to do that. You know, so that's what it is. So I'm coming to the rundown screen. As you can see me, this is the rundown. I got my old New York hat on, as I normally do when I'm doing a rundown. Y'all can see yourself. And the name of this is, I do know that this was told that Jordan Tower responded to Saigon's Bagfuel interview. So that's why I put the title, and also was told that he responded. Now, I know for a fact, let me tell you why I'm running this footage. Because the night at SOB's with the Saigon and Mobb Deep incident, I was there. I was in the building. So I know what happened. I know what didn't happen. I was there. So without any further ado, could y'all get them likes up? I want to run this footage. I don't know what's on this footage, yo. I don't really believe in luck, but yo, hope it ain't nothing to risk anything that I got going on here, because I'm running this live. So just bear with me. Okay, this says the fall of Saigon 17 years later. Okay. And you see right here, you can see the name of the footage just says Saigon. So I don't know what this is about. So without any further ado, I'm going to run this. And I think it's only 15 minutes, so it's not going to take up a bunch of y'all time. So I'm running this live right now. So I just do know that this was told that this was Jordan Tower responding. So let's go. Here we go.
On the day the Saigon fell, evidently people were told to get out and celebrate.
Around the fall of Saigon on that day.
Friendly scuffle?
Yeah, like, bro, we would have got past that. This guy named Jordan Tower, who, y'all know who that is?
I remember JT.
If you look on the night that incident happened, before I even got home, I'm like, I just had to fight my friends. There's a video where they're like, we kicked Saigon under the table. We do it in this Jordan Tower film.
I hate it when people try to rewrite history.
Whoa. All right. Why is this footage significant to me? I don't know if you can see it because I'm actually on the screen. So I want to remove myself if I can and show you what's blinking on the screen, and then I'm going to come back. If you can see what's blinking on the screen.
This is the night of
what does that say?
September 19th, 2007.
Forbes DVD magazine. That's all I'm going to say. So that's why I guess this is significant to me, because I was there. And I'm going to do the dialogue and tell y'all what I know about this incident, but I got to see what's going to be said. So I just had to point that out for you. Let's go.
I hate it when people try to rewrite history. This is the night of September 19th, 2007.
Wow.
The night Saigon thought it was a good idea to get on stage and perform with people he's been dissing for 2 years. Out of nowhere, he started dissing Prodigy and trying to say that Prodigy was trash, basically. And then he thought it was a good idea to get on stage at Havoc's release party and perform. And a mutual friend of theirs, he should blame the mutual friend that allowed it to happen, because it was all an elaborate setup. Because they were talking about it before. Oh, yes, Saigon's going to come up. I was told, Jordan Tower was told to film because something's going to happen on stage.
I'm going to be real with you. Yo, he not lying. He not lying. And y'all know my tumultuous relationship with Jordan in the past. I haven't spoken to Jordan in probably 17 years. Yes, it's been shit. I haven't spoken a word to that man. But I think he wanted to get this footage to me. Depending on what he's going to say, I don't agree with the fall of Saigon. I don't agree with that. But I know he knows that I know, and it was important that I run this because he know I was there. So he's not lying. Jordan's not lying with that one. He's not lying because he was told.
I was there with Prodigy. I wasn't just some random guy just filming. And I have the whole HNIC 2 DVD is done by me. Look at, I think there's 30 Prodigy videos I've done.
Right.
Maybe 40. I'm not just some guy that's looking to build up his channel. You couldn't even make money on YouTube then.
That's absolutely, he not lying. There was that at that particular time, YouTube was not monetized. We was just using YouTube for promo for we had a DVD was coming out. This is just seriously, a DVD was coming out. And Rec was there too. This was the beginning, 2007. That's when this took place.
YouTube was pretty much brand new at this point, and it was a way to get something out immediately.
Nah, he's not lying.
So Prodigy, I talked to Prodigy, said, "Yo, put that out now. Put it out."
Right.
And we did, because if we didn't, the narrative would have been Saigon would have said, "I punked them. I went to their show, and I performed right in front of them, and then I snuffed Prodigy in the face and got away with nothing." When really, this is a tragic story that we'll call the infamous piggyback about it.
All right. Before he gets into that, I don't know what he's going to play. Jordan at this particular time was working with Prodigy. How y'all think I did the Prodigy interview? That's how I did the Prodigy interview. Jordan filmed me doing a Prodigy interview. As he ran on his channel. He omitted my voice from that interview because at that particular time, again, I haven't spoken to that man in years. He omitted my voice because he probably figured that if he put my voice in the interview, I could have struck his channel, which I wouldn't have done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that petty. And me and him, we made history together with that interview and several other things, right? So that's how I did the Prodigy interview. We were working with Prodigy back then.
This is the moment you see Saigon grab onto his friend like a young koala bear.
I don't know.
And grab for his life.
I've got nothing to do with that.
Embracing his homie from the back and getting a ride out of the club. Scared. This is what you call things didn't go according to plan. He thought he was going to go in there, punk Mobb Deep, leave, and that was that. But no, it didn't go that way. And he punched Prodigy out of fear, like a dog backed into a corner.
Wow.
And when I finally got a chance to talk to Havoc and them, they was like, we ain't had nothing to do with that. So they like, this nigga was trying to build up his channel.
If you go to somebody years after something,
Who said they ain't had nothing to do with that? Oh, nah. All right, I'm going to let Jordan, I guess I'm going to let Jordan talk. All right, go ahead.
happens, you're not going to be like, oh, yeah, we did that because, nah. You just, oh, yeah, we had nothing to do with that. Bro, they had everything to do with it. What are you talking about? You fell for that okie doke?
Yeah, that's true, Jordan. He telling
You got to be joking, man. I was instructed to film this,
not lying.
bro, because you were dumb enough to go on stage.
You're not lying.
When you had beef with these guys, you didn't dead the beef and make sure everything was cool.
You're not
you
lying.
thought you were going to have a moment that night, and it backfired. You thought you were going to be a tough guy on stage, and it just didn't go that way.
I don't know if that's what Saigon intent was. I'm not co-signing that. I just know Jordan was told to film. He's not lying. He's not lying. He's not lying.
It didn't go that way, bro. And to be honest, he turned into a groupie on stage. I love you, man. I love you guys. T-Dubs was ready. See, the whole plan was to get Saigon. T-Dubs didn't just go. He didn't go in fast enough. So
that's
and, I'm not
T-Dubs
promoting violence.
right here in the middle. See him right there with the hat in the middle, right behind Saigon.
Part. He had been talking so much smack that it's like, who do you think you are?
He grabbed him. Yep.
You know?
Yo.
At the time, and it just happened to be that this incident happened, and he was there, so he made this whole elaborate thing like, oh, let's say that Mobb Deep pushed Saigon under a chant. Because I'm like, if that was them, they would have been like, we had a friendly scuffle. Like
Nah,
I said.
that's not.
For the
that's
record,
not true.
nobody was friends.
Right,
Prodigy
right.
didn't like him. 2 years later,
Wow.
even 2 years later, Prodigy is still talking about this. He made a whole song about it called Get Out. And then he made another song with Cormega, When I See You. I mean, come on. I did those videos.
Wow.
Me and Prodigy were working together. I wasn't
true.
just in the crowd filming. The whole plan was to get you that night because you were dumb enough to try to have a moment where you were going to be like, oh, I punked Mobb Deep because I got up on stage and performed right in front of them after dissing them and they did nothing. Well, they did something. Why do you think Havoc's album promo is all over the video?
Right, yo, listen. So look, wow, I can't believe he said that because he got sent the promo to put on the footage. Y'all remember this. All the titling and all of that. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't edit this. Jordan filmed it and edited it, right? He put the thing on there. But this footage, actual facts, was to promote Havoc's single. I'm not going to cap for nobody. Shout out to Saigon. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Shout out to all parties involved. This was a long time ago. I don't know why this is being talked about, but this was to promote Havoc's single. This footage, and Unpacino was my people. He was involved in it. Shout out to T-Dubs, Tyson. That's my people. I'm cool with all of them. And I did a dope interview with Saigon on this channel where Saigon spoke about it, but he didn't speak about it negatively. So I don't know why this came up today, but Havoc, they sent them back then. You couldn't get people artwork. Artwork, there was no Spotify, there was no Apple Music. You couldn't get people artwork. The artwork was sent to Jordan to put on this footage. I know that for a fact. And let me tell you how long ago this was, people. This was MySpace days. There was no Facebook. There was no Twitter, aka X. This was MySpace. This was MySpace. And if I'm not mistaken, this was a Peter Rosenberg event. This was MySpace. We was communicating on MySpace. YouTube had been out for 2 years. I think YouTube came out in 2005. We was on in 2006. And we had to beg Jordan to go on YouTube. He'll admit it. But Jordan didn't set this up. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I'm not going to do, no matter what me and that man had in the past, if I run with a lie or a misunderstanding or somebody told Saigon something that ain't true, then I lose my credibility. And I ain't lying for nobody. Jordan didn't set this up. I know that because he didn't even know what was going on. We was just in there filming. And when I'll let Jordan finish.
Oh, I punked Mobb Deep because I got up on stage and performed right in front of them after dissing them, and they did nothing. Well, they did something. Why do you think Havoc's album promo is all over the video?
Right.
Do you think I just did that? No. Like, it's like this guy just doesn't think it's easier to go after me. And I know his response. It'll be right away. He's a culture vulture. He's white. That's a easy, low-hanging fruit. But we all know. Come on. I gave Prodigy's family footage when he passed away. It was my footage, really. I owned it.
Right.
I gave it to them for free. For nothing.
And I'm gonna keep it real. He gave me that Prodigy interview because he didn't have to give it to me because he filmed it, and it was Prodigy's interview, and he gave it to me, and me and him wasn't even talking. I ain't even rock with him, but he was like, "You should have it because you did the interview." It was a part of we made history. You know what I'm saying? But
because I wanted his family to have access to footage. I always thought about, like, if something happened.
And I do want to say a lot of the fonts and text on the footage, I didn't never agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I never agreed with that.
And you can't find the footage. How are you going to make a documentary? There you have it. I signed it over to them. And would a culture vulture do that? No. They would keep the
They go
footage
Pacino
and sell it to different companies. All those videos you hear of Prodigy speaking on the Future Metro album that came out last year, all that stuff I'm talking, that's mine.
Right.
I gave it to the estate so his wife and kids can get the money from that. I'm not a culture, I'm not a vulture. I signed it off. No.
I'm gonna give, damn. All right. One thing I'm gonna say about Jordan, I can't really call him a culture vulture because he's white, because he added on to the culture. He shot Nipsey Hussle videos. He shot Locks videos. He shot Core Mega, Infamous. He shot a lot of videos for people. And once you become a part of adding on to the culture by shooting people videos, you're not really vulturing it because you're adding on and you're actually creating. You're actually creating. And that's not a vulture. A vulture is a buzzard. Somebody who watches everything goes on that they had nothing to do with adding on to, and then they come act like they created that. That's what a vulture is. So, for example, if a hyena and a lion was fighting over the carcass of an elk, and maybe the hyenas killed the lion and they ate all they can, if you came in the tail end and you seen a vulture, which is a buzzard, eating the carcass, you would think the buzzard put in that work. And you'd be like, damn, that buzzard, they killed that big ass elk. You get what I'm saying? But you don't know that the hyena and the lion went at it over that. So I can't really call Jordan. I never called him a vulture. Even when I couldn't stand him, you know, I call other people other names, but I never call him that. And I've actually even defended him plenty of times when I seen other people call him that, because truth be told, Jordan Tower was the one that had me do the interviews for the Come Up DVD. It wasn't Fendi, it was Jordan. So I can't call him a vulture if I was an aspiring interviewer in 2005, 2006, and he was like, yo, you do it. He wanted Rec to do it. Rec didn't want to do that. He wanted to be more on the artist side. They knew I was a hip hop historian. So they was like, yo, you do it. And the rest is history. So I can't call somebody a vulture who believed in me, my skill, my talent, and put me in the position that I'm sitting here today. I can't call somebody a vulture. I don't agree with that. Go ahead.
Problem. Because you know what? He's not here anymore to provide for them.
We was just on stage, you know what I'm saying? Hot Rod TV.
I interviewed Hot
Saigon
Rod
talked
too.
some shit, you know what I'm saying, in the past. And
I never
niggas
saw
just
this.
took off running. Niggas got his niggas watch. Niggas talk shit that day.
Put that on your fucking blog, nigga!
One of the craziest parts is when he got out after the piggyback rock outside, he threw his watch on the ground to try to distract them from chasing him so he could jump in a taxi. Now, it's a good move, but it ain't the most toughest guy in the world. His plan was to try to punk Mobb Deep and go afterwards like, yeah, and I performed in front of him on stage. But he turned into a groupie. And his plan failed. Mission failed because they were a step ahead of you.
Fucking jewelry game, man. He dropped that in the street. Them niggas is pussy.
Damn.
See this shit
That's why
real.
them niggas sped off, man. That's why them niggas sped off.
That shit garbage.
So really, Saigon needs therapy. I mean, it's been 17 years, and he's gone on Vlad, The Breakfast Club, Drink Champs, his own channel, now Bagfuel, and I get the blame. I didn't set you up.
Yeah, he didn't.
I didn't set you up. They did.
Yeah, right.
Watch.
Right.
The plan the whole time is to make you feel comfortable.
Right.
Havoc's over here trying to make you feel comfortable, puts his arm around you. Then you turn into a groupie like, yo, I love you. I love you. Then the whole plan was T-Dubs or somebody was going to grab you up, and they were going to, like, mess you up a little bit, but you were able to finagle your way under the table. Then you got back to the corner like a dog. You punched Prodigy.
He did
'cause
snuff Prodigy.
He was right there, scared. You got scared. You punched Prodigy. I mean, if you want to technically look at it, Saigon attempted to throw a fist. Prodigy backed up. Then Saigon's man clotheslined him. They grabbed that guy up. We'll get therapy. Because it's like, bro, you're trying to rewrite history. What happened is you had a failed mission that night. You got punked. Up. You're not a bad rapper.
I didn't watch none of this.
Pain of my life. Get back into that mode right there. That was dope. Okay, I'm gonna give you your props there. I love that song. All right, and honestly, man, you had the most chances I've ever seen in the music business. I mean, your man was at the source. He wrote a big thing for you. So you had your friend at the source. I think.
I don't know what happened. I just got kicked off the live. Yeah, it just completely kicked me off. I don't know what happened. Could y'all hear me out there? Because I don't know what happened. It just completely kicked me off just now. So if y'all can hear me, let me know. Because I don't know what just happened. I'm just sitting here. No sound. I don't know what happened. Could y'all not hear me? Somebody said they could hear me. Y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, because I don't know what just happened. Jordan was just venting and stuff. Okay, here we go.
The chances you're gonna get, man. You've had the best career ever. Most people have to fight more uphill than that. You've gotten like 9 lives like a cat.
Videos too.
I punched you in your face.
And stop trying to say that I did it. Jordan Tower did not do it. Prodigy doesn't like you, bro. They didn't like you. Why would he put it in this music video? Prodigy instructed me to put that footage in the music video, bro.
Right.
They didn't like you, bro. This is 2 years. I think this is a year or two after the incident.
Right.
This wasn't like a friendly scuffle. That it was. It wasn't. Maybe in your head it was. This was not I had to fight my friends that night. You guys weren't friends, bro. You're delusional. Okay? The Havoc and You podcast, I don't know why that went away. Probably because Havoc thought he was going to get a bag with it, and it didn't come with a bag. And, it is what it is. But, hey, man, I know what you're trying to get.
No, he did put it in a music video. Whoa.
This was not
This is a Prodigy video. See, I never saw this. So they did put... So Prodigy did tell him to put that in the video. See, this is an actual Prodigy music video. You can see Prodigy rapping.
Why would he put it in this music video? Prodigy instructed me to put that footage in the music video, bro.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
They didn't like you, bro. This is 2 years. I think this is a year or two after the incident. This wasn't like a friendly scuffle. That it was. It wasn't. Maybe in your head it was. This was not I had to fight my friends that night. You guys weren't friends, bro. You're delusional. Okay?
Wow, I didn't know that.
The Havoc and You podcast, I don't know why that went away. Probably because Havoc thought he was going to get a bag with it, and it didn't come with a bag. And, it is what it is. But, hey, man, I know what you're trying to get this clout. You were dissing Joe Budden on there, dissing his kid again. I mean, it's just like, dude, let it rest. This is the last time I talk about this. I mean, it seems like every 2 to 3 years, you talk about this again. I ain't going to let you rewrite history, and Doggie Diamonds ain't going to let you rewrite history. He's definitely not. Doggie Diamonds is a historian, okay? He's very good at interviews. There's a reason why I liked him doing all the interviews when we were doing the Come Up DVD. He's very talented with history and doing interviews and breaking things down and getting deeper into a situation. And we all remember history. We lived it, bro. Like, this was, come on. It didn't happen the way you're saying it. And stop blaming.
That shit just gave me the chills. I haven't spoken to this man in a long time. Goodness gracious. I ain't speak, shout out to you for saying that. I ain't speak to this man in a long time. Of course we don't got no issues, but we ain't speak in years. Like I said, the last thing that he did with some of the noble thing was he gave me that Prodigy interview. But wow, that's crazy.
Down and getting deeper into a situation.
I put my shades on now.
We all remember history. We lived it, bro. Like, this was, come on. It didn't happen the way you're saying it.
It didn't.
And stop blaming me. Stop bringing my name up with this, bro. I'm just the person that filmed it, bro. They wanted it out. Go after Prodigy ain't even here. You shouldn't even be talking about this no more. Talk about Havoc or something. It was Havoc's release party.
He not lying.
Havoc loves drama, bro.
What'd he say?
I never mentioned that.
It didn't happen the way you're saying it. And stop blaming me. Stop bringing my name up with this, bro. I'm just the person that filmed it, bro.
He lying.
They wanted it out. Go after Prodigy ain't even here. You shouldn't even be talking about this no more. Talk about Havoc or something. It was Havoc's release party. Havoc loves drama, bro.
He not lying.
I never mentioned that Prodigy, even though I look heroic because I punched you in front of 30 of your guys. When you wrote your book, because you immortalized me in your book as a coward. So when you put out My Infamous Life, that book,
you were not heroic. It was a failed mission, and you didn't even really punch Prodigy. Your friend clotheslined him. That was about it.
No, I always thought he punched Prodigy, though.
Stop with the lies, bro. Stop. It's a failed mission. It didn't go the way you wanted it. You thought you were going to be like, I punk Mobb Deep. It didn't happen that way.
He did get this off, though.
And then you're attacking Joe Budden out of nowhere because you're trying to get some clout.
Joe Budden's made a comment about you recently.
Maybe I don't think he pays that much attention to my career, but maybe he's like, maybe Saigon can use this because this is how the internet works. Like my business. You came and said you finished me, but I pulled your son out the closet. Like I did something for you. I did something for this nigga that nobody's ever done for another rapper.
Huh?
Children are supposed to be out of this, Saigon. What about?
He mentioned my baby mom. That's the same thing as my kid.
Still be in his mind.
What made his son's a rapper? Shout out to Trey Button.
You know what I'm saying? He had a blog, and basically he said he was gonna smack Earth, Wind, and Fire out of you. What's your lyrics? What was he referring to?
When is my wife's gone, they jump on the python. They don't know I'm out there hitting run like Saigon. Putting back the ice on, had it screwed up. I finally figured out that hate is the new love. I ain't really mean nothing by the line to it. He got sensitive over it like a lot of MCs do. Saigon had a concert or whatever he had. Mobb Deep was there. He punched one of them niggas in the face. They was 30 deep, 40, however deep they was. He jetted. It's on tape. It's filmed. It's on YouTube. Go to youtube.com and type in Saigon in the search, and you'll see the same shit I'm seeing. So it's not like I was at some event that, was a secret.
As you can see, a lot of hurt came from Saigon in this event.
I didn't know why that started with the
is.
Joe Button and
Blame
Saigon
Mobb
thing.
Deep, bro, because they don't like you because you were dissing them, and that's that. Your hate is misdirected here. It's towards Havoc. Havoc's the only surviving member of Mobb Deep right now. Go towards that. You're misdirecting. I can't impose you. I can't put you on a man's back running out of the. I'm not that talented. I'm not that talented to edit that way, to put you on a man's back running out of a club. So, anyways, leave it at that. I don't want to hear about this ever again. I said this last video. I mean it this video. Stop talking about it, bro. It's pathetic at this point. Move on. I can't rap. You can rap. Go rap. Rap.
Okay, wow. Whoa. Damn. I want to say, man, things happen in our culture where they get spoken about, they get rehashed, they get, they get brought back up. Shout out to Saigon got records I like. He gave me an interview too. Shout out to Saigon. I don't have any issues or problem with Saigon. But I think Saigon blaming Jordan, I think somebody told him, nah, that was Jordan. And now I'm here to tell Saigon, that shit ain't true, bro. He ain't had nothing to do with that. That wasn't what he did. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Them texts you saw on that footage, Jordan did do that. Jordan did do that. He did put them captions on there running. He did do that. But the filming of it, nah, that wasn't him. Rather, the setting it up to film it. He didn't do that. And then somebody said Saigon snuffed Prodigy. From what I just seen, no, he didn't. Saigon man's clothesline Prodigy. And rest in peace to Prodigy. We be forgetting, man, that we older now. We don't think the same. We don't carry it the same. Some of our great legends are deceased. In my opinion, Saigon he made records I like. You know what I'm saying? I love Gotta Believe It. That's my favorite record. I love the joint he did with Marsha Ambrosius that Kanye produced, where he used the super. I don't know the name of it, but I know It's All Right. I love It's All Right is up there. Saigon. It's All Right is up there for me. Maybe not for you, but I love the record. So I'm not going to say that I don't like him as a rapper. And he was cool as hell with me too. He gave me content. If I may, I could go on my thing and look at my interview with him. It was dope. We sat down. But at the end of it all, shit was a long time ago. And I think sometimes we don't let shit go, but part of our healing is remembering what happened. It happened, and now it's over. But I know that mode. I know, from what the clips that I saw is Saigon was in his bag. And he was just spitting what he felt to be the truth. But I will say, honestly, the the anger and the blaming of Jordan, that's not right. Because Jordan didn't set that up. He didn't. I will say, though, he did put the text on that footage, but he was sent artwork. He was instructed to do that. I was there. I'm not gonna just jump in it and say, yo, I don't know what happened. No, I was there. It's like, yo, Jordan, film. It's about to go down. So 17 years later, 2007, again, there was no YouTube as big as it was. This was MySpace, y'all. This was MySpace. And go listen to Saigon music. The Greatest Story, Never Told. I like the album. I like Come On Baby. Like I said, I like it. I like his music. But I think the anger is a little misdirected at Jordan when, if having said, I don't know what happened, that's a cap. I'm just telling you that's cap. And I actually have an interview that I did with Ferg Brim, who's Havoc's cousin. And it's on the Forbes DVD channel, where Ferg Brim was dissing Prodigy when they broke up. That's Havoc's cousin. First, I think Ferg Brim might be locked back up. Free Ferg Brim. That was orchestrated by Havoc. Like I said, if we going to start telling the truth about a lot of stuff in the culture, we going to have to start telling the truth. And I think a lot of stuff get omitted and people get blamed. And me being a guy in the media and so many of you guys wanting to jump in this media space, you can't just say it was the media guy, because a lot of times we follow instructions of what the artists want to do. We follow instruction of the artist, especially in the DVD days. Yo, what is it that you want to do? I never said, yo, I want to do an interview by a brick wall. Would you stay? No, I want to do an interview. Where could we do the interview at? Oh, here? All right, cool. And then we go. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times these artists set up, yo, it's so much stuff that I could tell you that was lined up by the artists. I just came to film. Some stuff was my idea. I ain't gonna lie, one idea that was mine, there's a lot of them, but one idea was mine on Forbes DVD, which we had to take off, where we went in front of Marcy and Jazzo burnt the Rockefeller hat. That was my idea. I ain't gonna lie. I masterminded that one. But at that time, you know, we was trying to find creative things, but that ain't on Jordan. I can't again. What I'm not gonna do is, no matter my tumultuous relationship with Jordan in the past, we haven't spoken in years. We ain't speak today. Somebody got me this and said, Jordan asked, could you run this because you know the truth? I'm watching it with y'all live. So I appreciate him. Again, in some of the things that he said that he feels about Saigon, I have nothing to do with that. I don't feel no way about Saigon, but Saigon also didn't attack me. So Jordan is just saying what he felt. But I'm just saying the anger and the resentment had nothing to do, or shouldn't be pointed at Jordan. Because when Saigon was in there, when he was when he hugged Havoc, when I said you hug Havoc cousin was in there, right? I seen Dubs and Un going to the stage. Now, if y'all don't know who T Dubs is, shout out to T Dubs too. I used to always see him on, well, I ain't gonna say where I used to see him at, because he might still be out there. He was called Tyson at that time. And Dubs was just big, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if this is public, but let's just say, do y'all remember the footage that Jordan filmed, if I'm not mistaken? Max B. No. That's my footage. The Max B interview. Oh, damn, we did so much. Max B was dissing Prodigy in my interview, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, I ain't watched that interview with Max B in the month. But he dissed Prodigy in my interview. Max B dissed Prodigy in my interview. I'm not mistaken. There was so much damn madness in that Max B interview. I think he dissed Prodigy in my interview. Let's just say they saw Max B somewhere and it didn't really go in Max B's favor. Tony Ayo was there. He could verify this. Rest in peace to Mozzie. Maserati Fox was there. That was my guy. Damn, I used to be, shit was mixy. Like the DVD days was crazy. Yeah, he did this Prodigy in my interview, right? And they saw Max B and it got kind of wild. But see, them DVD days was yes, right. The Jacka 90s. Yep. He did, yes. He did say that about Rest in Peace Prodigy. He did say that. Yes, he did. So they saw Max B somewhere. Now, Tony Ayo was with Max B because I don't know if y'all remember at this particular time, it was, what was the prawn star name? I always forget this chick name. Max B was dating her. Brown skin. I always forget her name. Max B was dating her rather. And they used to do, the DVD days, man, was crazy, man. DVD day, Roxy Reynolds. Thank T.2. Shout out to you, Roxy Reynolds. That was her name. Yes, Max B was dating her, and they was in a spot. And if I'm not mistaken, they allegedly, because I almost say allegedly, I don't want to put that on nobody. They allegedly hit Max B in the head with a bottle and leaked him. So anything at that time that happened with Prodigy, Tyson, a.k.a. T-Dubs, was on it. I remember them days. You know what I'm saying? And then he started calling himself Bully, the Saigon Bully. And again, this is so old though. Like this is that old. I think talking about this to a certain extent adds fuel to the fires because now the youngins gonna do deep dives and then they're gonna judge this person off of this and that. I'm just saying, I just had to give clarity. And it's not about whether I got a good or bad relationship with somebody like Jordan. It's more, I can't let a lie be a lie and go and let the lie stand. Because if I let the lie stand, then that means that I don't have no credibility. See, you kill people with the truth. You don't kill people with lies. Lies is lies. If you lie, you lose all your credibility. Once you lie, you lose all your credibility. The truth is the truth. The truth don't have no friends. The lies has a conglomerate. The truth don't have no friends. Again, Saigon, shout out to Saigon. Shout out to Saigon. Me and Saigon met in the city one night. He brought me to his office. We sat down and did some fires right on his channel. And he saluted Prodigy in the interview. So I didn't, like I said, I'm just confused right now what the hell is really going on. But Saigon is shout out to him. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Shout out to Jordan for, giving me an opportunity, but I was there that night. I don't know what's up with T-Dubs Tyson. Shout out to him. Shout out to I did a dope interview with Pacino. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I got I got a lot in this game, but Saigon and Jordan, y'all don't need to be going at it. I mean, maybe they got something that I don't know about. Maybe they had an issue that I don't know about. But from what I saw that y'all just saw, Prodigy did want that footage in his video, and Jordan was sent that artwork, which was Havoc artwork. That's all facts. I was there for the raw footage, but I saw the finished product after when y'all did. And I actually had it. Matter of fact, let me do something really quick if I may, because I'm gonna if I may, I might have took it off the channel. I might have taken it off the channel. So if I could, let me come on the screen. I know something is going to be on there that doesn't belong on there, but this don't belong on there. This is from the last live. Let me come on the screen real quick and let me try to search for something if I can, and show y'all how old this is. Let's see. Let's go to YouTube. Bear with me, y'all. And thank y'all for not going nowhere. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Let me see. Okay. So I want to show y'all something if I could in real time. I'm going to show y'all something in real time. This right here. Make sure y'all watch this interview too. We had a friendly scuffle. This is the interview that I did with Pacino, uploaded 11 years ago. Pacino speaks on Mobb Deep, Saigon altercation, and I uploaded it by fan request 11 years ago. 11 years ago. This is the Prodigy interview. Shout out to my brother. Rest in peace to my brother Mike Beck. But I don't know where and another thing. Damn, I did a lot of fucking Louis V. I forgot about Louis V. Damn, I interviewed a lot of people. Jack Driller. Damn, I forgot Jack Driller. Spliff Star terminology. So what I'm trying to find is the original footage, because I think I took it down because YouTube had flagged it after all the years, which I hope they don't fuck with this footage. Damn, I forgot to interview Spliff Star. Damn, I interviewed every fucking body. Shit. Louis V looked just like Lloyd Banks. Shout out to him. This is Gotti from Yo and Gotti. This was in Atlanta. I did that. I'm telling you. So another thing. Damn, Goods freestyle back in 2009. Shit. This is AR Ab. This is the Prodigy interview. If y'all never saw this interview, it's one of the dopest interviews ever. Pacino talks about the actual night. I can't find it. But I can't find it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I can't find it. Can't find it. But I do want to say this. Rest in peace, my man, my brother, Mike Beck. So it was a long time ago. And this misdirected anger. Saigon was definitely lined up, and it wasn't by Jordan. That's all I'm gonna say. And shout out to all parties involved. Shout out to Bagfuel. Make sure you watch the interview. Shout out to Joe Budden and his crew. Shout out to everybody in this content creation space and this media space. God damn, I've been doing these interviews for this is like 15 years ago and all that. Goodness gracious. Shit. Yeah, that's what it is, man. So let me get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the shares that y'all gonna do, right? I appreciate all the likes that y'all gonna do, right? I appreciate all of the comments y'all gonna make, right? I want to say this too. Rest in peace to my friend Ananda Lewis. We was Facebook friends and we used to chat a lot because we had the same last name. She lost her battle with breast cancer, and just rest in peace to her. She was mad cool, and we used to talk hip hop and just laugh because we had the same last name. And she lost her battle with breast cancer, and too young, too soon. And I just wanted to end it with that. So shout out to everybody, man. Let's move forward. Let's grow. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these things because let me tell you why I'm doing this also. So the very next interview Saigon does, they bring this up. And then he might run with the same narrative of not understanding what really happened. Hopefully you just give him clarity and understanding about what really happened. And he could watch this video and know that Jordan didn't set him up. Now, again, if Jordan is at fault of anything, he's at fault for putting the text on the video. That's the only thing I can say that I don't 100% agree with. How he feel about Saigon, how Saigon feel about him, I got nothing to do with that. But saying Jordan tried to get his channel up and all that, there was no channel. There was none of that. There was none of that at this particular time. So that's it, man. I appreciate y'all as always. I'm going to be on here more, but I'm working on a mega interview. Oh, can I show y'all something real quick? I always like to show y'all exclusives and stuff like that. Could I show y'all something if I can? This is definitely coming as well. If I can. I don't know if I downloaded it. See, I might. Okay. You mean to tell me I didn't even download? It expired? No. You didn't do that. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh man. I didn't download something I was supposed to download. I didn't download something I was supposed to download. So, we're going to have to work that out. Damn. I messed up. How did I do that? Oh, because this ain't it. This can't be it. October? Nah, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. That's not it. Hold on, man. That's not it. Can't be it. That can't be it. Damn, I had some content that I wanted to show y'all, but Doggie Diamond strikes again. And watch me find it when I log off. Is it that? Let me see something. Let me do a deep dive really quick, if I may. Hold on. Because I got to find that now. I got to find that. Okay. Here we, okay. See, I thought I messed up. Okay.
What's up, everybody?
So I don't know if y'all know, but this took place.
I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. If you didn't, I'm gonna say it again. I go by the name.
But as a kid, being a fly on the wall and playing basketball,
This took place.
being around Ross Strickland and seeing how people looked at Ross Strickland and growing up loving his game and everything, that was a big conversation for this fact. I said all that because he don't talk.
This took place.
I'm too Brooklyn sometimes.
That's what I lost.
Keep it real.
I lost that this time around.
Yeah.
Okay, it was no beef.
And it's not to talk to shit on other people. We're just not. I don't.
This took place.
When you're in this space. There's things that's
paying me, and I don't know you, bro.
Right.
I watched his girlfriend put her head down.
That we correspond on for like.
This took place. Just want y'all to know that. This took place. I thought let me download this really quick if I may, because I'll get it twisted and lose it. So yeah, that took place. I just want y'all to know that took place. I almost messed that one up. So the Bagfuel Doggie Diamonds collaboration did happen. It is coming out. Working on that now. It's already edited, everything. So yeah. Stay tuned for that. So with that, man, I'm Doggie Diamonds. Until next time, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, chilling with me. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Until next time, I'm out of here. Make sure you leave me a like. Peace. And make sure you watch these related videos. After the Brooklyn Bridge pictures go off, will be related videos. Make sure you watch those. And when you see the logo at it, if you click that, you can subscribe there. Peace.